Hi guys, remember that Kent voted for Brexit, and one of the punishments for that decision was to put a border between Kent and the rest of the UK. Now, sometime before the end of the Brexit transition period, there was an attempt to deal with the fallout of having a hard border between Britain and the rest of its main trading partner, the European Union. One of the solutions to the likely disruption was to build a lorry park so that trucks would not clog up public roads. Sites were earmarked and construction began. Residents complained, but were ignored. Some facilities are operational while others are still under construction. However, both are still causing problems. Kent residents are now complaining that the lorry park's bright lights are operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're also reporting that satellite navigation issues are having heavy goods vehicles regularly causing traffic disruption as they try to navigate the village's narrow roads. Boris Johnson's administration was supposed to carry out an environmental impact assessment on the site, but it has yet to be published. Now, the government has reacted to some of these complaints. The Department for Transport said that it had put in measures to minimise disturbance. According to official documents, the government refers to this site as an inland border facility. However, there was a petition circulating some time ago asking for it to be named after Nigel Farage. Remember, Farage was one of the architects of Brexit, and since the fallout of his primary purpose for entering politics in the first place, according to his own words, he seems to have abandoned the people of Kent to this disaster. The park in question is located near the M20 and is currently being used as a testing site for hauliers during the pandemic. It's also being used to carry out HMRC checks. The latter is expected to have a bigger role to play at the park once the pandemic is over. One resident described the park as ugly and taking a massive chunk out of the landscape. It must be remembered that Kent is known for its natural beauty, so such an eyesore is definitely having an impact. A local Green Party member said that the lights can be seen from 4 miles away, and it is a massively lit up area. It has even been compared to Wembley Stadium. Others living near the site have complained that the lorries are getting lost in the local village due to directional problems. This has resulted in heavy goods vehicles attempting to do U-turns and such, which is causing damage to buildings and parked cars along the narrow streets. A local Tory councillor, Paul Bartlett, suggested that there has been a bit of a rough ride and things are going well and badly. He believes the biggest problem is that the lorries are getting lost in the village, but this should improve with time. To be fair to him, he has called on the government to get a grip of the situation, but I don't see what can really be done here. He was also asked by the media about the light pollution emanating from the park, and he said it was having detrimental effects. He did, however, defend the building of the park, saying that it respects all of the Department for Transport regulations. However, Ashford Borough Council don't seem to have had a say on the lighting regulations when it came to this development, which doesn't normally happen. It's likely that central government overruled local government when it came to post-Brexit preparations, and this lorry park may be one such example. As a Tory, he has to defend the government. So he said that there was, and I quote, a genuine desire to hear the concerns of locals in the area and to take action surrounding the disruption. I'm not sure how much confidence I can put in that statement though. The government has responded to the situation. A spokesperson for the Department for Transport said, and I quote, "We are aware of the residents' concern and have taken action to minimise disturbance by turning off the lights in one of the most public sections of the site, as well as commissioning a detailed lighting survey to better understand the issue and develop a plan to address it." I've said this before, there needs to be pressure applied to the local MP. If they feel the heat, then they're more likely to put pressure on Boris Johnson's government to do something about this problem. However, what can be done? Brexit got done. A majority in Kent voted for Brexit, and this seems to be the consequence. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?